Hi, welcome to the today's session on how can we do better in our health and what are the steps which we've been discussing in the last couple of videos. And today I would like to completely focus on, is it possible that we can lose the weight with a moderate or less exercises or without exercises at all? And second is, what is the price you have to pay for that? And how can you do with the proper guidance and where you would be receiving the proper information. And then finally I'll be discussing why did I think of doing it even though I was fairly looking okay, and what made me to take that call and then give it a try. So this is the thing that we're going to discuss. And without further ado, is it possible to reduce the weight with the moderate exercises and no exercises? So let's discuss about this. Now, if you want to lose a weight, there are many people does a moderate exercises, and that is something that they been doing it, and maybe there are certain things they're doing it wrong also. Now, your health is always depend on what you intake. Whatever is your health eating habits is what is going to determine how you look. Now imagine you're taking enough of carbohydrates, enough of sugar cane juices, canned juices, all kind of a junk food, and every day you go to do workout for 1 hour to reduce your calories. How does this going to help? Basically, you're just scratching the surface, and that's it. You keep doing it, but the day and it's not that you're daily motivated that they do 365 days of workouts. Obviously, there are times you're going to do it. There are sometimes you're going to lose your motivation. Sometimes you're going to get lazy, but you never stop this intake of all the junk food what we eat time to time, most of the time, all our life. Now that is something that you need to control. But you cannot be doing exercises and trying to keep yourself stay fit, etc., and then trying to take enough of junk food. So basically you're kind of balancing, you're doing better than others, but then you're not really helping yourself. Now, what the examples which I'm going to be giving, moderate exercises, you're doing good, but even though if you don't do any exercises, you still can lose the weight. Now, you might be surprising, yes, but that comes with a sacrifice, and there's a price to pay for it. Now, what is the price you need to pay? Is complete sacrifice on your sugar intake and on your carbohydrates intake of what you are eating on a daily basis. That is something that you need to watch out. When I say sacrifice, you need to give yourself a try, say 3 weeks to 6 weeks, or say just to give yourself a shot about 1 month, just 1 month. Try using zero sugar, zero carbohydrates. Now, as per our body requirements, this is how I come to know, when I'm coming to the third point, I'll come to know, we require only 20 grams of carbohydrates to our body survival during the day. Now, what we eat? Pasta, rice, bread, carbohydrates, we take more than what we require, much more than what is required. So, but that's not required for you to stay healthy. You still can take your calorie intake of 1,500 is suggested for your daily survival of your body. That's what the energy needed, same like a petrol required for your car. 1,500 calories is what you would need for you to have a healthy living. But at the same time, what kind of and how you balance is what makes a difference. So you need to sacrifice your sugar and your carbohydrates. And if you think this is not for yourself, and if you think the moderate exercise is not for yourself, and what I'm going to discuss further is not for you, and I can tell you, you can change your channel and find something interesting to work out for you. But hey, if you're interested in controlling your sugar and controlling your carbohydrates, there is a good message for you that you can do it. You can try yourself in 30 days time. You can easily reduce about 6 kilos to 10 kilos. I'm not saying in a month that you will be losing 10 kilos, but there is definitely an improvement you're going to see yourself in the first month. at least 3, 4, 5, depends on your metabolism condition, and then how you can take yourself to the next level. And that small reducing of pounds can give you or inspire you to do better in what you do. Now, that is the second thing. So the most important thing which I want to discuss is how to get the genuine information. That's where I find Dr. Berg. Dr. Berg comes with 20 plus years of experience in his profession, and then he has a wide range of interests in everything what he says, and it has been tested, and it also is a lot of suggests that he gives you genuine information, and he gives you the wonderful information. I can't stress enough about it. This is where I learned all the things about how to put myself in practice, and then I did trust, and then I did give it a shot, and there are many things helped me a lot when I followed his channel and when I followed his suggestions and each and everything what he explained. So that is something that I would tell you that it definitely can help you if you follow Dr. Berg channel in terms of whatever is your interest. If you want to reduce your fat, if you want to get yourself healthy into the ketosis, he's very much informative on ketogenic diet, what to do, what not to do, and how it can help you to do better, and what are the steps you need to take slowly for you to get there. And that's how I did my 12 hours to 24 hours to 48 hours fasting without having any headaches and without having anything side effects. At least I can say that, because initially I was so scared to give myself skipping one meal, and then it is easy to do it when you control your no sugar and no carbohydrates. So he takes you a step by step, but then if you completely follow it, first to start with intermittent fasting and avoiding zero sugar and zero carbohydrates, and then of course there are things that whatever he suggests, if you follow, you get there and you reach to a point so confidently that you can do a fasting. And what the fasting can do, I explained you early on what are the myths that we might having in the previous video, and how this religious also scriptures suggest on this kind of fasting can have a lot of benefits in your body. It's very important to give yourself a shot. So my idea of following intermittent fasting is for me I wanted to see myself if I can go on fasting for at least 24 hours to 48 hours without having any headaches. Initially, even I skip a one meal, I used to have a headache. The idea behind, and that is a myth that I got help, is that I was eating sugar and carbohydrates a lot. So immediately you cannot go on a fasting. So there is a step-by-step you can do it, and then that can definitely help you to reduce the weight, and then you feel much better than what you do. Now, why did I start doing this? And what made me to do that? I'll give you a brief examples. So every time I used to do the gym from last 20 years. I don't do extensive workouts, but I do keep myself healthy. I do push-ups, I do basic walking, I do a lot of intense, simple things that I can do at home, which helped me a lot. But then I used to think that, I'm doing quite good. As I said, you're doing the basic stuff, but at the same time, you're also eating a lot of junk to your body, taking your junk food, and that's what gives you fat. Now, one day when I had a sandwich with a Coke and French fries, and then kind of my tummy got bloated, and then I went to a mirror and then I saw myself. And I looked at it, I said, this is not what I used to look like, and this is not how I want to see myself. And moving forward in a couple of years down the line, I don't want to drag myself somewhere else. I want to carry myself. I want to keep that look, keep that image, not because I wanted to impress someone. I want to impress myself. When I look at in a mirror, I said, yes, I'm keeping myself good. I'm keeping myself healthy. I'm keeping myself marginally well compared to the others. I'm not comparing, but then I want to keep myself. Most important thing is I don't want to carry myself like a lazy fuzzy, with a chubby fat, taking 200 pounds carrying myself. I want to walk myself with pride. And more importantly, I don't want to drag myself to places. So that is the idea behind. And when I looked at myself, I said, this is not how I want to see myself. So I was doing marginally okay, but I wanted to see how this can help. And then luckily, at the right time, I got Dr. Berg's suggestions through a YouTube page. I started looking at it, and then I followed it, and then I followed it, and then I really find it really interesting. And what belief I got is that skipping one meal was difficult, but then I can do 48 hours of fasting, just following a simple steps. And then you feel at the end of the day, my friends, I tell you that the day you do a 24 hours fasting, you already feel great. And the day you crosses 48, I'm telling you, you feel like you achieved a lot in terms of your health. And then if you keep that practice, once in a month, or twice in a month, if it is 24 hours, that can lift up your body health, wealth in terms of many aspects in a bigger direction. So it is possible. I suggest you to follow Dr. Berg videos, and I'm excited to share because it is possible. Again, I'm telling you, I don't want to drag myself to the places moving forward. When I'm 40, it took almost 40 years for me to go for 48 hours fasting. That's really a great, and maybe some people must have done it for the earlier ages. And what made me to say this video or show this video is, we are lacking a guidance. Guidance is what we are missing. If you follow the step by step, it is possible that each and everything can be done. And the Dr. Berg the videos can help you to get there. And then more importantly, if you find yourself, tell people around you, because most of the people are falling sick, have with many diseases and many people. And then you can avoid so many things. You just keep yourself healthy. Most importantly, for you to feel better and for others to feel better. And more importantly, when you grow old, you don't want to be a burden to the others, and you want to carry yourself till you're alive in this place, following a simple, healthy habits and simple, healthy eating habits, I would say. Stay well, stay blessed, and I wish you have a wonderful health and wealth and prosperity ahead of your life. Stay blessed. Thank you for watching, and be good to good and influence the people around. Thank you.